सो हियर गाइस व्हाट्सअप, स्वागत है आपका और एक असैसिन्स क्रीड ओडिसी गेम प्ले में। तो गाइस ये पार्ट 7। तो अगर आपने बाकी के पार्ट्स नहीं देखे होंगे तो ऊपर आई बटन पे आपको लिंक देखने को मिल जाएगी, तो आप वो डेफिनेटली वॉच कर लो, यानी कि आपको ये पार्ट भी समझ में आ जाए। सो विदाउट फर्दर वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। बात कर लेते हैं कि प्रीवियस पार्ट में हुआ क्या था। तो बेसिकली अपने को एक मिशन मिला था जिसका नाम है सरपंट लायर। तो सरपंट लायर जो मिशन है उसमें अपने को करना था कि जो कल्ट की मीटिंग है उसके अंदर अपने को घुसना था। तो एज पर द हीरोडोटस इंस्ट्रक्शन, तो अगर अपने को कल्ट की मीटिंग में जाना है तो एक प्रॉपर फॉर्मल वे में जाना पड़ेगा, यानी कि विदाउट वेपन, और कल्ट का जो आउटफिट है वो पहन के जाना पड़ेगा। तो जैसे कि अपन ने एल्पिनोर को किल किया था, तो जैसे ही अपन उसको किल करते हैं तो कल्ट का जो आउटफिट होता है वो अपने को मिल जाता है। तो वही आउटफिट अपन यूज़ करके कल्ट की मीटिंग में जाते हैं। जैसे ही अपन कल्ट की मीटिंग में जाते हैं तो स्टार्टिंग में अपन कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन गैदर करता है, यानी कि जो आसपास का एरिया है वो एक्सप्लोर करता है। एंड जैसे ही वो के बाद कल्ट की एंट्री होती है, यानी कि कल्ट का जो लीडर है उसकी एंट्री होती है, जिसका नाम रहता है डीमोस। डीमोस जो है वो आता है एक हेड लेके, जो कि रहता है एल्पिनोर का हेड। एंड आफ्टर दैट वो सर्च करने लग जाता है कि एल्पिनोर को किसने किल किया है। एंड उसके बाद अपने को और एक मिशन मिलता है जिसका नाम है मेमोरीज अवेकन। तो मेमोरीज अवेकन मिशन में गाइज आपको एज पर द हीरोडोस इंस्ट्रक्शन अपने को एक आइलैंड पे जाना पड़ता है जिसका नाम है एंड्रोस, और वहाँ पे अपने को एक मिस्टीरियस स्ट्रक्चर देखने को जाना पड़ता है। तो जैसे अपन वहाँ पे जाते हैं तो अपने को एक केव सामान देखने को मिल जाता है, जो कि खुलती है सिर्फ और सिर्फ कसांड्रा के स्पीयर से। तो जैसे अपन केव के अंदर जाते हैं तो एक्चुअली अपने को एक अलग सा, या फिर आप कह सकते हो एक यूनिक स्ट्रक्चर देखने को मिल जाता है, जहाँ पे अपन जाते हैं तो अपना जो स्पीयर है वहाँ पे रखने के बाद अपना स्पीयर जो है उसकी एबिलिटी एक 1% इंक्रीज हो जाती है, यानी स्पीयर की जो लेवल है वो इंक्रीज हो जाती है। तो स्टोरी यहाँ तक ही हुई है। तो इसके बाद की स्टोरी कैसे इस वीडियो में देखते हैं क्या होता है। तो
Time to talk!
ओ भाई, ये तो एक्सियोस कसांड्रा का भाई, ये यहाँ तक पीछा करते हुए आ गया। ओके, देखते हैं क्या होता है। तो
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive!
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nicolaus, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Perikles and his elitist scum they're next.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
ओके एक्सियोस एक्चुअली मान ही नहीं रहा कि वो कसांड्रा का भाई है और कल्ट ने उसका पूरा ब्रेन वॉश कर दिया है, इसलिए वो कल्ट के मेंबर के साथ उनको सपोर्ट करते हुए आगे की जो मूवमेंट्स है वो कर रहा है। और उसने अपने को एक बता दिया है कि एथेंस का जो किंग या फिर आप कह सकते हो लीडर, उसको वो जाके किल करने वाला है, जिसका नाम है पेरिक्लीज।
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Perikles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Perikles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Perikles is anywhere, he's there.
Ready for sail!
Commander on board!
Fast as we can!
सो अभी अपन जा रहे हैं अतिका। अतिका यानी एक्चुअली एथेंस सिटी है, तो वहाँ पे जाके अपने को एक किंग से मिलना है वहाँ के, या फिर आप कह सकते हो लीडर ऑफ एथेंस, जिसका नाम है पेरिक्लीस। तो पेरिक्लीस के मिलने के बाद अपने को उसको बताना है कि आपके पीछे आ रहे हैं कल्ट्स जो कि आपको किल करने वाला है, एंड मेनी मोर अपने को ऑब्जेक्टिव्स वहाँ पे जाके कंप्लीट करने पड़ेंगे स्टोरी में फर्दर बढ़ने के लिए।
Speed, Commander!
Head for open water! More oars!
When you're ready, meet me at the Perikles in Athens.
Off we go now. Come on. Hella.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Perikles. Stay back! She is no threat to Perikles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Perikles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes, There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Τι έστι τούτο.
By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
ओ भाई इतने सारे सांप यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं? एक एक को किल करना पड़ेगा.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Perikles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Perikles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can breach the walls.
έχουμε φίλους εκπόρτου. Τους θαλάσσις πόλεμος επαξί ήταν μπορεί. Τους θαλάσσις πόλεμος επαξί ήταν μπορεί.
Part of Athens I doubt Perikles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. No! No! Damn it! Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Perikles. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Perikles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Perikles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
अच्छा, यहाँ की जो स्नेक का जो लीडर है उसको मारना पड़ेगा, जो कि ये स्नेक डील करता है या फिर ये स्नेक को सेल करता है. भाई ये तो पूरा सांपों के झुंड में लेके, यानी पूरा सांपों का ठेका ही लेके बैठा है ये तो यहाँ पे. खूब भाई.
I'll end you, Mr. You'll feel the sting of my venom. You can't stop me.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Perikles.
अच्छा ओके, तो इस मिशन में अपने को जो फिदिया है उसके वर्कशॉप में जाना है और उससे मिलना है, और वो क्या बोलता है वो देखते हैं अभी।
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
I just do what I'm told, stranger. And until I'm told otherwise, no one is going in or out.
Stand aside, this is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
It's been so long since Phidias and I have seen each other. You understand, don't you?
Oh, come to pay him a last visit before the trial. He's as good as dead, you know. Better make this one count.
Just don't tell anyone I was here.
Sure. Keep it moving.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Perikles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Perikles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Perikles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Perikles seem close.
For Perikles and me, It started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities? I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
और फिदियास जो है वो एक्चुअली एक रहता है कारागीर या फिर आप कह सकते हो एक कलाकार जो कि मॉन्यूमेंट्स को बनाता है। तो फिदिया जो है उसको अपने को लेके जाना है एथेंस के बाहर, क्योंकि उसको लोग आके मार सकते हैं। सो उसको लेके जाना है एथेंस के बाहर एक फ्रेंड के पास दूसरे आइलैंड के ऊपर, भी नाइट टाइम में लेके जाना है। सो देखते हैं।
If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can. Get in position to sail!
The helm's all yours, Commander.
I never thought to leave Athens.
I've left places I've conquered. Fast as we can!
We are going as fast as we can, Commander.
Oars down! Onward!
The rowers be tight. Yes.
You're quiet tonight, Barnabas.
Sorry. Years ago, on a bright night like this one, my old friend Garos and I were sailing to Samos. When we heard our names being sung out in the middle of the darkness, the song was so sweet, we forgot how to sail.
Don't tell me. You saw the signs.
I covered my ears to drown out the chants. But when I went to warn Garos, he was gone. I never saw him again.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Perikles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
You must be the one Perikles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
ओके यानी कि अपने को एक लोकेशन पे जाना है जहाँ पे अपने को जाकर जो ऑस्ट्रोसाइज होते हैं उसको एक्सचेंज करना है, वो भी साइलेंटली। यानी कि जहाँ पर भी वो लोकेशन होगी वहाँ पे जाके साइलेंटली वो एक्सचेंज करके वापस आ जाना है।
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
साइलेंटली जाना है, यानी छुप छुप के किल करना पड़ेगा, स्टेल्थ किल। नाइस।
That's all. I should go look. What?
Someone there.
That should do it. I should let Perikles' contact know. It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Perikles were much closer. It's strange, Perikles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Perikles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
I can't be paid in knowledge.
Ah, then you are driven by the desire for wealth.
Drachmi is the one thing people need.
Many believe they need more than they actually do.
And others have to risk everything just to survive.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this, or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Perikles wanted? I'm plan to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
ओए मेरी बाउंटी इतने कैसे इंक्रीज हो गई एकदम? मैंने किसी को किल भी नहीं किया तो भी गप से एकदम बाउंटी इंक्रीज हो गई। सो आज के इस वीडियो में इतना ही कवर करता है। सो बाकी का जो गेम प्ले है वो मैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट में कवर करूँगा। सो आई होप आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आई है तो लाइक करना मत भूलिएगा, और ऐसे ही गेम प्ले वीडियोस के लिए या फिर गेमिंग न्यूज़ के लिए और गेम के अपडेट जानने के लिए आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना भी मत भूलिएगा। तो गाइस मिलता हूँ आपसे अगली वीडियो में।